Tonight is the 11th annual Oakland Indie Awards. For the first time, it will be screened free to the public.
Right. The Oakland Indie Awards are a celebration of local businesses and artists who are making a positive social, environmental, and economic impact on the city of Oakland.
Tina Ramos is organizing tonight's screening. Her family has been part of the Oakland food scene for more than 70 years. She's in studio with us this morning. Thanks for joining us. Oakland food scene, how would you just describe it right now?
Exploding.
Yes.
Exploding. Tell me more.
Delicious.
You know, it took about 40 years, but we're seeing this huge renaissance of people wanting to share their cuisines, their culture, diversity. Oakland's been always a diverse, amazing city, and now we get to taste it.
But sometimes, you know, it's funny. We did a big old taco truck sweep in the Fruitvale maybe 15 years ago. The problem is people sometimes don't respect a $2 taco.
They don't.
But if I put it on a square glass plate and charge $7.50 for it, now people come across the bridge to eat it.
I hear you, and I lived that life.
Yeah.
I was actually Tina Tamale in a former life, and I lived the situation of people not really understanding that the hard work, the effort, you know, to make something delicious, and respecting the fact that our culture is what you're actually tasting.
I've been working here at Jack London Square since '99.
Yes.
I used to drive up Broadway, and there'd be a lot of boarded up businesses and Telegraph, a lot of just
Probably had
really
your doors locked at
rundown,
the time
right?
while you were driving.
I mean, can you, in the last 15 years, can you describe what has happened to someone who hasn't been?
I moved back to my old neighborhood in 2000, and police officers were concerned about my well-being, watching me walk around. And now there's just beer pubs, restaurants, nightclubs, young people. You know, across the board. It's amazing to see who is out, what they're doing, and even Swan's Market used to be a department store. Now it's the don't call it a food court. Amazing, amazing stuff.
Tina, you're tied to the Indie Awards. That's what you're here talking about. Why? Why are you involved with this?
I'm actually with Town Squared Oakland, which is a local online business networking platform. We're based out of San Francisco. We're national. We're also in New York, Seattle, and Portland.
Okay.
I'm on the Oakland team with my community manager, Kira Pasco. We really wanted to embrace the businesses and artists that are being showcased tonight. In the past, people weren't able to see the ceremony because it was closed. It was small. The theater doesn't have much capacity. This year, we're opening it up so people, supporters, friends, family, co-workers can come out and view the ceremony and cheer on all the nominees and, you know, congratulate the winners.
And there's also money being raised for the victims of the Ghost Ship warehouse fire, many of whom were and are artists.
Exactly. Exactly. We'll have live music, artisans there at the event. We'll have all these different ways that show you what's happening in Oakland, how to participate in all these beautiful cultural things, and how to give back.
Is there a concern that the $7 taco on a square glass plate is driving out, let's say,
like $12.
Well, 12, right. You know,
$7's a deal.
So yes, the uprising is very good. However, if I'm 22 and I want to do my art and the average apartment rent is $3,000 here down by Jack London Square, how do I square that?
You find other like-minded artists share studio space. If you're a food artisan, there are co-op kitchens like Kitchener.
So kind of raise your hand and say, hey, does anybody else need a communal kitchen? Does anybody else need a potter's wheel?
And it's really amazing.
This.
Like a lot of restaurants will share kitchen space, allow pop-ups, do all sorts of really fun things to really give people that opportunity. You know, the American dream is still alive.
All right, Tina, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I always like a good party, and there's actually a pre-party and free screening of the Oakland Indie Awards tonight from 5 to 6:30. It's being held at the entrance of the Oakland Museum of California on Oak Street. There's also an after party, which is even better, which you do need tickets for, though. We have put more information for you about those tickets and the awards right there on our homepage at KTVU.com. Look for it in the web link section under the Mornings on 2 tab. You can also find it on our KTVU mobile app. Tina, thanks again. We'll be right back after the break.
Thank you so much. He's going to be at the party, by the way. He does like a party. I guess the party is better.